This first question comes out of Hanover, Germany. I've been told that some hospitals will disinfect and then clean and then sterilize. But that's not what most salons do. So why don't they do the same as hospitals if they want to protect clients? Many are confused about disinfection. Some mistakenly believe that they must disinfect and then clean and then sterilize salon implements or tools. And that's because this is done in some hospitals, so it must need to be done. That's an incorrect assumption on their part. It's a myth that just because a hospital does something, salons should do so as well. It makes no sense to tell a salon that they must clean, disinfect, and then sterilize. To protect clients, salons should first clean and then disinfect. Now also, it must be said that sterilization is also a very useful way in some cases to protect the clients, but it's not the only way. Salons and hospitals are very different. They can't be compared. For instance, salons are relatively low risk and hospitals are a high risk for spreading infections. In high-risk situations, disinfection before cleaning is done out of an abundance of caution to prevent the spread of infectious organisms in the hospital setting where such infections could be life-threatening. Hospitals must be extremely cautious because they're dangerous places. More than 2 million people each year get new hospital-acquired infections that they didn't have before staying in a hospital, and that's just in the US alone. Nearly 20,000 people die from these hospital-acquired infections each year. Again, just in the US. So clearly, there's a huge difference between a salon and a hospital. So it makes really no sense to treat them the same. Clean first, then disinfect. And when this is done properly, that's going to protect salon clients. This is why the US, Canada, Sweden, UK, and others require cleaning followed by disinfection. Salon-related infections would be rare if all items used to perform nail services were either disposed of or they were properly cleaned and disinfected. If an item is not properly cleaned, the debris can prevent the disinfectant from doing its job properly. So pre-cleaning is very, very important. The number of salon-related infections is comparatively low, considering the millions of salon services safely performed each year. Salon infection risks have been exaggerated by some. Oh yes, infections do occur, but fortunately, not often. In general, clients can expect a safe visit to a visibly clean salon that practices proper cleaning and disinfection. Unfortunately, too many salons take shortcuts and use unclean or contaminated implements or files. Some believe the solution is for salons to use autoclaves because they represent a higher standard. But that's not going to solve this problem. Autoclaves can make some clients feel safer, but in practical terms, they don't make a salon service any safer than when proper cleaning and disinfection procedures are used. When a salon infection occurs, it's more likely because of a failure to properly clean and disinfect, not because a salon didn't have an autoclave. Failure to properly clean and disinfect is the problem, so it makes no sense to suggest that these procedures aren't effective enough for salons. Only a few certain items can be placed in an autoclave, and everything else will still require proper cleaning, followed by disinfection. For instance, pedicure bowls, armrest, doorknobs, cash register, and other items. Clean first, then disinfect. Do these properly, and you'll be protecting your clients.